Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing awesome today. I'm so excited to be here. We're going to be teaching our class tonight since it's Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'm just going to make sure that everything's working on my phone and that we are live. And then we're going to go ahead and hang out for a few minutes. There are some of you that are watching this in my private group, Galit's Women Empowering Women. There's some of you that will be watching this on YouTube, and there are some people that will be watching this in the Women Supporting Women Professionals and Entrepreneurs group. So I'm excited to get started. Give me just a moment. If you're watching this, let me know where you're seeing me so I can know that it's streaming and that it's working right before we get started. And I will go ahead and get started right away with all of you. And I'm so excited. And this is going to be an opportunity for you to ask me specific questions. So I want you to take advantage of the comment section. I want you to take advantage of asking me specific questions of things that you want to learn about becoming best-selling authors, because it's really important. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you so much. You're the best. I'm seeing it live. It looks like we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. Also, for anybody that's going to be watching this in replay, I also want to know about that. Hey, Galit, I saw you. Thank you so much for the information. And you can also ask questions tomorrow or the next day. It doesn't have to be just today. So what I'm going to get started with before I share my screen is I'm going to tell you that my name is Galit Ventura Rosen. I am co-founder of Everyday Woman. I also own my own business, Galit Empowering You. Many of you are part of our private group, Women Supporting Women Professionals and Entrepreneurs, that my business partner, Angela Giles, and I share, as well as some of you are watching on my YouTube channel, and some of you are watching in Galit's Women Empowering Women. So I'm real excited to be able to stream in all three locations at the same time. Angela is typically with me, but poor Angela, she can't join us because she's in Hawaii. Don't we feel bad for her? No, we don't. I told her to take the night off and to enjoy her time away, because we all know how important self-care is, and we want to make sure that you are all taking care of yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. We're going to get started. This will be around 30 minutes. If you have any questions, comment below, let me know, and I would be happy to answer them. I love the little smile, laugh face. Ha ha. Yeah, Sherry, right? Angela's suffering. She's in Hawaii and she's not joining us today. I love that you said that. And I love that you commented that. So thanks for having fun with me. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen. Give me just a moment to do that. And we'll get started in 1 second. Here we go. Yay. All right. Well, there's me and Angela. I'm going to go ahead and look over to the side because that's where my little PowerPoint is. For those of you that do not know, and there are so many women in this group, that 13,200 the last time I checked, that many of you have never seen this presentation and have never heard it. So I'm excited to share it with you. Everyday Woman was started during one of the craziest times of our lives, March 2020, right? Crazy March 2020. Angela and I had been talking about it for probably about 5 or 6 months, but we didn't implement it because we were so busy in our lives. We wanted to start a movement. We wanted to start a company for women that wanted to have successful online businesses and basically have financial freedom and these possibilities of being able to work from anywhere. What I love about my businesses is I can take this laptop with me on the beach. I can take it to Alaska. I can take it to Hawaii. I can take it to Scotland, and I still can work. That's what we want for all of you. So one of the things that we share in Everyday Woman is how to get more clients and be more visible. How to get more clients and be more visible. That is the key to success. That is the key to making money. And that's what we want to show you. As you know, in Women Supporting Women Professionals and Entrepreneurs, and I'll make sure to put the link below for those that are watching from my other streaming devices, you have the ability to have access to hundreds of videos that show you how to get more clients and be more visible in ways like social media, podcasts, speaking, and so much more. And I appreciate you, Sherry. Thank you for loving to learn from me. Angela and I both have a combined experience of over 45 years in digital marketing, entrepreneurship, online businesses, and so much more. We came together and decided we wanted to start this business together and bring our own talents to the table and be able to share them with so many amazing women all over the world. Our last book that was published in June, just last week, had 51 women literally from all over the world: Sweden, UK, Asia, and Canada, the United States, and all these places in between as well, which is so exciting for us. We really are a global community of women that are working at getting to 7 and 8 figures in their businesses, doing what they love. And that's probably more than anything mine and Angela's passion. Let's keep going. So what are we going to be talking about today? Angela and I have been blessed to have multiple books that are bestsellers. We are multiple time authors. We have our own books that we've published, and we have books that we've published with people in them, like the one we did in June, which was 51 authors, and the one that I did in January, which was 21 authors. It is our passion to show women how to become authors, speakers, how to have their own TV shows, how to have their own businesses, how to have their own podcasts, because I believe, and Angela believes, that we should have more women voices out there sharing their area of expertise, being positive role models, motivating, inspiring, uplifting women, and making it happen. And the only way you can do that is sometimes learning from people that already are there or where you want to go. So the first thing that we want to share with you before we talk about how to become bestsellers is we want to talk to you about how to get your story written. Well, many women say, well, I have all these ideas, I don't know where to start. Start with the idea that you love the most. There is no wrong answer. What is that one thing you can talk about all day long till you're blue in the face? That's the key to success to your book. And ask yourself, how long do I want this book to be? And let's talk about what I mean. Okay. There are so many different types of books that you can write. You can write an ebook, which is really something that is your area of expertise without giving too many secrets away, and is something that you can use to fill up your funnels, to fill up your email, to fill up your calendar with potential clients. A novel. Maybe you have an amazing story you want to write. I most recently talked to a woman that wanted to write a book based on, it was fiction, based on divorce. And the story about a woman that went through a journey through her divorce. Well, great. Go for it. Do you want to write a self-help book, which many of us love to write in this group? My books are pretty much self-help books. They're going to give you ideas. They're going to take you on a journey. They're going to give you logical steps to success, to successful mindset. And are you interested in writing a book related to your business? Something that sets you up as an expert in your field or career. So this kind of gives you something to think about. And then we go back to, how long do you want that book to be? Well, I've seen ebooks that are 20 pages, and I've seen self-help books that are 200 pages. My first book that I published on my own is 35,000 words, somewhere around 200 pages. Is there a right or wrong? Well, if you Google what is the average length of a self-help book, it'll give you an idea. What's the average length of an ebook? It'll give you an idea. So you want to come up with what you want your book length to be. Will you be selling the book? Will you be giving it away as a freebie? Good question. Sometimes we do both. I sell my book, but sometimes people will say, you know what? Opt in and I'll give you my book for free. It's a great way for you to get potential clients. And please, ask any questions that you want in the chat, and I will go ahead and respond. Ask yourself, why are you writing this book? Are you writing it to get more clients, to get more speaking gigs, for publicity, to sell? It's really important to understand where you want to go. Have a plan. It's a plan of action. It's the best thing that you can do. Make a deadline for yourself. Sometimes when we don't set deadlines, these books can go on and on and on, and they can never get written. I know people, I started my book 8 years ago. I started my book 5 years ago. Not giving you a hard time if that's the case, but I know with me, if I started a book 5 years ago, I'm probably not going to be interested in finishing that book today because I change. My journey changes. The things that I want to share change. But set up a deadline and then figure out how much you could write in one sitting. For me, it's 90 minutes. And then start setting up appointments with yourself and have them in your calendar the same way that you would have client appointments from people that are paying you. It's really important for you to recognize that if you're interested in really writing your book, set up those appointments, get that book written, and let's get it published. The next thing that I want to talk about today is I want to talk about why do people become published authors? Well, aside from loving what you write about and wanting to share your area of expertise, it gives you authority. It gives you visibility. It gives you credibility. What's so amazing about our 51 authors in our last book is there was cross-promotion. So 51 women were sharing this book, the marketing video, the marketing graphics with everybody's faces. They were tagging them all over LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and so much more, email lists. So what we did now is we gave them all of this opportunity to go ahead and get from other authors the ability to cross-promote themselves and possibly get clients. I always say, well, I'm a business coach. Well, if you're a health coach, we could give each other clients. If you're a life coach, we can give each other clients. That's what we do. There's something so powerful about saying I'm a best-selling author. I'm an author of a book. This is my book. I can't tell you how many times I have been hired to speak about my book, The Successful Woman's Mindset. This is my first book. I published it myself, and we'll be talking about self-publishing today too. I have been hired and paid to teach what's in this book. I'm telling you, I was flown to Boston in 2019 before all the crazy to speak in front of a women's leadership network at a very large pharmaceutical trial company, and they paid me $5,000, flew me first class, and paid for my hotel to come in and speak about this to their network. A book that I wrote. Okay, it has 21 chapters. So I want you to ask yourself. Also, I have here an anthology that I did in January. So listen to this, ladies. I took my book, The Successful Woman's Mindset, built a brand over 2 years, and then went and charged people to be in my book by the same name called 21 Journeys to Success. Because I built a brand, I built a following, people knew who I am, know what the book is called, and wanted to buy this. Here's all the amazing women that are in this book. So you need to think about this. Is this something that's going to give you authority? Podcast interviews, so many podcast interviews. If you go to my personal business page and you look at my media and go under podcast interviews, TV interviews, published articles, dozens of them are based on my book. When you know how to milk the length of your book and the visibility of your book, and yes, it takes energy, it takes time, it takes a plan of action, that book can have a shelf life. Just in January, I sold 60 of these. And it might not seem like a big number, but that's 2 years after I published it. I published it in December 2018. So I need you to really think about that. And that was the other book, but I meant my book. So I want you to think about credibility, visibility, authority. The next thing I want you to think about is financial stability. I have made money from writing my book. Clients have hired me and paid me thousands of dollars to work with me privately because of the Successful Woman's Mindset book. Invitations to galas and events. Angela and I just got invited to a grand opening of a spa in Las Vegas. They give you giveaways. They give you a gift bag. They have appetizers and drinks. They enter you into a drawing. And these are the kind of things that come with being a published author. Consulting income, which I mentioned, but I get hired by businesses to be a consultant, I get hired to teach their HR and their employees how to be successful in their businesses. And you're leaving a legacy. This book's going to be around forever and ever and ever, even after I'm not. Please ask any questions in the comments. How do you become a published author? Well, you can write your own book. be talking to you about how to do that, how to self-publish a book. I'll also be talking to you how to become a bestseller. I'll also be talking to you how to hire a publisher. And I'll also be talking to you about how to become an author in a book with other authors, which is way easier because you're writing a chapter, you're still making a positive influence, and you get to cross promote, and you still can have all the opportunities associated with writing your own book with a lot less stress. All right, let's get started. Why would you choose to write your own book? Well, you're totally in charge of your own content. Your content, the graphics, your publishing, your marketing, the cover, everything is you're in control of, right? I came up with the idea for my cover. I came up for the idea for the back. I got to choose what pictures I wanted. It even says that it's by Empowering You Publishing on the back. I made up a publishing company, and that's what I got to use in self-publishing. Again, it gives you credibility. It gives you opportunities for speaking, podcasts, and so much more. Now, why would you choose to become part of an anthology? Well, we've done two, one for 21 authors, one for 51. Cross promotion, lots of exposure. It's not just you. It's now a group. It's a village. It's a community. It's a great start. I can't tell you how many people are part of our anthologies. They've been part of two, and they're going to be part of the third one that we're going to have published in December, that say to us, I'm ready to write my own book. So they start working on their own book, but I love being a part of your book because it gives me all this promotion that I get across all of Everyday Woman's social media, and our social media is quite large. Plus you get a following, plus you get to be promoted across mine and Angela's following on all of our social media platforms. You also get speaking podcasts and other opportunities. You attract clients through the other authors, their followers, their tribe. All the work's done for you. You basically write your chapter and you just hand it over, and the rest is done for you. The only thing you want to do is on launch day, you want to make sure you're also publicizing the book everywhere, because all that does is help you, because your clients, your followers are now seeing that you're an author. So you want to make sure you do that. And most of the authors that are part of our book really love to do that. It's a really fun day. It's a lot of excitement. And the evening, because we start launching the book that morning at 8 a.m. And that evening, we all get on Zoom and we just get excited and we share all of our #1 bestseller status that we got on Amazon. And a lot of it doesn't come till the next day. So we do another one the next day at noon, and we get together, and we actually got #1s in 6 categories in 48 hours in the UK, Canada, and the US, which was so cool. So cool. It's just exciting to be part of an amazing community where everybody loves what they're doing together. So when you write your own book, we'll talk about that first, and then we'll talk about an anthology. When you write your own book, you need to have a graphics artist. You need to have a formatter, someone that formats your book for publishing. You want to have somebody that builds graphics, not just for the front and the back of the book, but also for your marketing. You also want to make sure that you have an editor. I actually had 2 for my book because I did a first edit round and then a second edit round. You also want to make sure you have somebody that's putting together a bestseller campaign for you. Huge. But more than anything, you want to recognize that when I did my first book, I actually hired 5 individuals. One is an expert in each area to do all of those things, okay? It's really important to know, yes, you can. You want to self-publish? Absolutely, you can do it. Today is not about selling you into our book. Today is about getting more and more women that are published authors, okay? It's really important that you recognize that. We love having you in our book, and we hope many of you will join 20 women that have already signed up as of this morning. We have 50 spots, so 30 are left. But we also want you writing, because we believe that all of you have a special gift, have gone through a journey, and somebody can learn from it. And our world needs more positive, motivational people, ladies. We need that more than ever. A woman's voice is so important. And that's why Angela and I started Everyday Woman. So if you're interested in publishing your own book, you can also self-publish, and hire all these different people. And if you need any connections, comment below and tag me, and I will message you that information tomorrow. We also have an amazing publisher we work with that we love to personally introduce people to through email. That way she knows that you're legitimate and you know who we are. And she is someone that you hire that does everything for you. That's who we work with for our anthologies. The editing, the proofreading, the graphics, the marketing, the bestseller campaign, all the uploading, all the formatting. So if you're interested, absolutely, Carolyn, I'll take care of that for you with pleasure. So you want to talk to her, she's amazing, and we do personal introductions and we email you guys. So now let's go ahead and jump in and talk about joining our anthology. Many of the women that are watching today are part of our book that launched last week and part of our next book. We actually have 17 authors from our last book that have moved over and continued with us for our next book. Plus we have multiple authors, at least 5, that have gone our first book, our second book, and now have signed up for our third book. Now you might say to yourself, why do they keep doing this? Well, first of all, it's a lot of fun. Second of all, you get to keep the copywriting of your chapter. So some of our authors said, Galit, I wrote this amazing chapter. I want to put it in my book. You go for it. We do not copyright this book. You have the rights to your chapter forever and ever and ever. You could turn it into a blog. You can turn it into an ebook. You can turn it into your next book. We want you to be a winner. We want to support you. We do not copyright. We do not have you sign a contract that says we own the rights to your chapter. Oh, heck no. You own the rights to your chapter. It's your chapter. It is really important that you recognize we are here for you. The cost that we charge to be part of our book is to pay the publisher, is to get on bestseller status, is to give you all the bonuses. We give you so much of our time. You get to write your own chapter, which is 500 words, on a topic of interest related to the book. Our next book is going to be called Everyday Woman's Guide to Success in Your Business. So we ask that you choose a topic that's about success in your business. Teach them about organization. Teach them about delegating. Teach them about putting together teams. Share with them your journey to starting your own business. Share with them how you made $20,000 a month. Whatever it is that you think that somebody else can learn from you that could possibly get you clients, give you credibility, give you authority, that's the topic we want you to be writing about, okay? You're going to be part of a table of contents. It's so much fun, ladies. So here's my anthology that's published. The one we did in June, I don't have a book for yet. And I'm going to try to show this to you. You may or may not be able to see it. But here's the table of contents, okay? And here it actually shows chapter 1. That was my chapter in this book. The Voice That Chose Me was the name by Galit Ventura Rosen. Chapter 2, Winning in the Courtroom, Boardroom and Beyond by Rena McDonald. So you get your name in the table of contents. People can go straight to your chapter as well as your picture on the back of the book. We fit 51 pictures on the back of the book that's coming out. And this is going to be, you can name your chapter. So of course, we want you to run the chapter name by us and we want you to run the chapter by us, but we didn't say no to one person. There's been 72 authors and not one person was told no because of the topic that they wanted to write about. Not one. Every single woman was in alignment. It was amazing. Now, did I help with the chapter titles? Yeah, some of them were too long. Well, let's shorten it. Or wait, this chapter title really doesn't make sense with the chapter I just read. Let's change the chapter a little bit. And some of them just said, Galit, what do you think I should name the chapter? And I gave them an idea and they loved it. But you get to name your chapter. You get your picture, your bio, and your contact info in the book. I'm going to show you another chapter. Give me just one moment. I'm going to show you Rena. So here's Rena. This is at the front of each chapter. There's her picture. There's her title. Okay. There's her contact information. And there's her bio. It's 150 words. So you get that at the beginning of your chapter, which is so awesome because it's like a calling card. You can take this chapter and share it other places, and it has all the information that you need. So let's talk about what else you get in an anthology. You get professional graphics with your picture and the book, okay? The book image, your picture, your title, your name. This will be on the graphics. You also get a professional book video for marketing where all the authors are in this video. You get a featured article in one of the publisher's magazines, okay? The publisher has 5, so she's going to go ahead and give you a feature in there. You just got to reach out and set it up. You get a 15-minute Facebook Live in our Facebook group, which is at 13,200, and it's growing every single day by 100 to 300 people. You get to go in there, share something of value, go live, make an offer, share your information. You get 10 printed books mailed to you within a few weeks of launch that you can have that'll look like this, that you can sell for $15, $20 to whoever you want. You can buy as many books as you want wholesale from the publisher, sell them at your conferences, sell them at your store, sell them at your office, sell them on your website. Please make money from the books. Plenty of money to make. The books are like $5 to $8 a piece, depending on how many you order because of the shipping cost. I get my books for $4 because I buy them 100 at a time, and I sell them for 15. So how great is that? And then if you want it shipped, I charge you $3 for shipping because that's what shipping costs. Great way to make money, guys. What else? Well, other goodies. You receive access to a VIP community on Facebook. We actually set up a Facebook group called Everyday Woman's Guide, authors of Everyday Woman's Guide to Success in Your Business. 20 women are already in there. You get a community. I go in there and I do lives. I help you with your chapter. I give you structure. We tell you exactly what you need done. Also, if you need any extra help, you just reach out to me or Angela and we'll jump on a quick call and we will share with you how to set up the structure of your chapter. You can do any structure you want, but some people want that structure and we help them with it so that way they can write their chapter. You can learn more at everydaywoman.me/book. Now, this is the best part. If you sign up by Sunday at midnight, you get a second Facebook Live as a bonus. So that Facebook Live you get to do, by the way, you can do it in the next 6 months or more. You can get an extra one to go live in front of 13,000 plus women, which is growing every day. Also, we have an amazing payment plan. So if you want to pay in full, great. It's $797. If you want a payment plan, $100 a month. Okay, that's the payment plan. Yes, if you go with the payment plan, we are now waiting 8 months to get paid back, right? So that will be an extra $100. That's it. So if you want to take 9 months to pay us and $100 a month, it's only going to cost you $900. But if you want to pay in full, it's $797 today and you're done. But people love the payment plan because $100 a month is usually less than what people spend on Starbucks every month. So that way it's really easy for you to pay for it. So more than anything, ladies, what I want to share with you is this. Write your book. Self-publish, hire a publisher, become part of an anthology. I don't care. We can't have 13,000 authors in our book. There's only 30 spots left. So I want to see you write your book. If you need any help, like Carolyn, I will send you that information. And I also see somebody else that's asking for it. I will send you both of you that information. What I will need you to do, ladies, is if you want me to connect you with the publisher, private message me your email. I will shoot an email to you and that publisher, personally introducing you, and you guys can take it from there. If you need connections to graphics artists, if you need connections to editors, anything else that's not related to hiring a publisher, please reach out to me or comment below, and I will go ahead and send that information to you as well. We want you published. That's the bottom line. So I've been on for 29 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm so happy I'm staying into the 30 minutes. If you're watching this in replay and you need connections, please tag me because I won't see it unless you tag me. I will go ahead and make sure that I send you anybody that wants the information. Once again, for the publisher, just private message me as soon as I'm done with this live. I will go ahead and send you an email and connect you to the publisher. If you want to be part of our anthology and you sign up, let us know. We get emails every day with people that are signing up. But if you want to be part of our anthology, please comment below. I signed up. I would love to know about it. Even tag me and I will make sure to welcome you and share about it in the group. And I'm going to go in real quick. I have all these people leaving me the most amazing messages, but unfortunately, I can't see who it is. So let me say hi to all of you guys. Give me just a second, okay? All right, let's see who we got here. Oh my God, you guys are all so sweet. Hi, Maricela. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, lovely. I think you're a rock star too. I just adore you. These ladies are all part of our last book, and many of them are part of our next one. Absolutely lovely. I'll connect you. Carolyn, I'll connect you. Maricela, I'll connect you. No problem. Anybody else that needs any information, just let us know. I'm going to go. I'm starving. It is 5:30 at night, and my stomach's making noises. I appreciate all of you. We are so thankful for all of you. You ladies bring us to tears because you are the reason that we started Everyday Woman. So if there is any other way that we can support you in your business, in your books, in your speaking, Angela and I are experts in all of those areas. Please reach out. Please connect. We do private coaching. We do masterminds. We have an Everyday Woman TV channel if you're interested in it. We have this book. We have an amazing VIP visibility retreat coming in September if you're interested in that. Just let us know. Thank you. I'm feeling way better. I'm on the tail end of a sinus infection. I'm almost done with my antibiotics and I'm kicking its butt. So I appreciate you all. Mwah! And I adore all of you and I'm thankful for all of you every day. Bye, ladies.